That's okay though. Hello, everybody.
Good
Welcome
morning.
in. If you're wanting to learn all about vlogging with our girl Stae down here, and then we also have the Brady Bunch, Sarah's Happy Hives, and Jed's eating a good breakfast. What you got, Jegs?
Mm-hmm. Grits, egg, and sausage,
Y'all,
Mm, I brought
let's
Oh,
my
you got a
honey bun
hearty
just in
breakfast.
case.
and coffee.
have a little pound cake. And y'all, I'm super excited because it's graduation day later
You
today.
Ooh,
did? Oh my gosh!
Later today
Congratulations!
at night.
2024 this evening. Yep.
They've been doing graduations here in Texas like 9, 10 o'clock at night because of all the storms.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yes, crazy because the kids really want to do them outside, so they don't want to do the like plan B. So yeah, they have had a couple as late as 10 o'clock at night.
I'm like, you know what? Just
Ooh.
I'm coming in some sweatpants and a t-shirt.
Right.
Let me see. Let's say hi to everybody real quick.
Hi, everybody.
Good
Mhm.
morning, Chris.
How you doing? And trending again. Beauty and Beast Journey. How you doing?
Today?
Who else we have in here? We have the wonderful Sarah,
good morning.
trending and Buddha. Wow, they are out here in these streets. Jones
Yeah.
Truth, the Rooks
I
with
know Beauty
15.
is on a ship, I think, or maybe they just got back.
Yeah, I know it's hard keeping up with everybody.
I almost
If, if,
forgot to stream this to my audience.
if, if your buddy show up, Stace, uh, J, JGD, he's at work.
Oh, he's
You
at
can,
work. Okay.
you
Okay.
Hey,
can get there.
Tampa. We
Yeah,
see you, Tampa.
we also got the Rooks with 15K up in here. Lynn's
Yeah.
Life Lessons. I believe she's at 13, 14K.
Woohoo!
I
I'm
know some heavy hitters
road.
up
Mm-mm,
in
mm-mm,
the bushes always, but busy at work. I hope everybody has an awesome day. Thank you, Roots.
Yes.
I need some friends. It's hard out here
Everybody
alone.
ran.
Oh, hey, Bronze. I'm over here. Look, I don't have my notebook. I gotta
We
get in
here, we here.
Hey, Bronze, coolest gamer on the
Hey,
block.
Dolores.
Morning.
And we got 20 people already. Alvin, Tampa. Everybody wants to learn about this vlogging.
Okay.
It seems easy. I know it seems easy. Like you make it seem easy. But when I get to doing it, I'm just like, what? Because I'm like, what do people want to see?
Probably overthinking it.
Yes.
Hey, Tigsy.
Miss
That is
J.
the issue. I wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for overthinking. 85% of my clients, their biggest issue is they overthink things.
Mm.
I recognize that in myself, and it's on my list to fix.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Most of your clients are women, aren't they?
Yeah, I would say the vast majority in my career of doing this over the past 5 to 6 years, I've only had 3 men.
That tells you something right there. All y'all
Men don't
women
like to
are
talk about
overthinking.
it.
Right. Not that they don't
Because
need.
men just do it and be done with it.
Hmm.
Y'all want to think about it before, during, after,
And then
and a year
after it's
later.
done, it's understood, and you don't talk about it.
Now, I have spoken to groups of men and been on a panel where it was like a men's symposium and things like that. But as far as one on one, yeah, 3.
I think I can agree because women do. I think women do think more than men in alignment.
No, it's how you just said that, Miss T.
Think more. I got that too.
We process differently
Process
because we
that.
are different. Men and women are different.
Is that better, Jigs?
Yes.
Let me see. So tell us, like, how did you get into vlogging? First of all, Stay. What made you want to start doing vlogging videos? I found my notebook.
Well,
I think she
I
froze
think
up.
we're gonna have a breakup morning today.
At least you got
hear
a
me?
good free shot. I hear you, but you're frozen on the video aspect.
Is there? I see a blink.
I know, right? So, Sarah, are you like considering possibly doing vlogs like the Beehive and everything?
Well, I have been trying. I've got a lot of
y'all.
footage. There she is, baby.
Yeah, here I am. I don't know what happened. But go ahead. Did you ask me something, Miss T?
Yeah, I'm saying, well, like, how did you start doing the vlogging videos? Like, what made you want to start doing vlogging content?
Well, what happened was when I first started my channel back in like 2018, I've been on it that long. That's when I wrote my first book and I was training for a marathon. And so that's when I came up with running for your life, because I was literally running every day to get back in shape, because I had just recently been put back on high blood pressure medication after being off of it for 6 years. And I decided to write this book. And so it was running for your life. So it was a metaphor of me literally running for my life to save my life, to get in better health, but also realizing that the piece that was missing was that self-love and how I had kind of gotten off of my health journey. That's where life, LYFE, came into play. Love yourself first explicitly. So I first started out with just doing talking head videos where I just sat here in front of the camera and just started explaining my journey. And then I start getting comments about people wanting to know how I trained and where I went. So I just started taking the camera with me when I would go on my runs and do different things. And then it just kind of spiraled from there. I just started moving outside of the house and just filming everything I did. So it started with just the running and the healthy eating and all of that. And then it just kept going to where I just started showing all different parts of my life.
And you look great today.
Thank you. I'm still on that journey because then COVID hit. So that was kind of crazy because the marathon was actually going to be on my birthday in 2020, and but it ended up being canceled and things like that. So that's a whole different story. But yeah, so that's just how it was. And then I never had consumed content on YouTube at that time. I only went to YouTube. So I shouldn't say that. I consumed content on YouTube, but it was only when I was using it as a search engine, like how to change a tire or whatever. I never even knew about vlogging until my sister turned me onto it. And then I started watching other people's vlogs and I'm like, oh, I can do that. And I really got into editing. And that's how it started. But just picking up the camera and being intentional about it and being okay with sharing certain parts of your life.
Okay. Well, I have the situation. I would love to share. I mean, I wouldn't mind sharing, but I think, do you consider like vlogging to be more steps in editing, because like you have to do different parts? We're about to go on this trip, and then like the next scene you're kind of like at the airport, then like when you went to Hawaii, you're in Hawaii. Do you think it's like more work or steps involved than like vlogging versus the regular video?
It's a little more. So what I do is I mix it up. I put out vlogs mainly on Sunday, and then I put out what I call my evergreen content on Wednesday. And then of course I do my lives. I can't lie. Vlogging is what is the most work, especially if you're comfortable in front of the camera. You can sit down in front of the camera and put out an evergreen video pretty effortlessly. You just sit there, set the camera up, and talk about whatever you're going to talk about. When you're vlogging, you do have to be more intentional and make sure you capture things that make sense. So I look at my vlogging as telling a story. It's going to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. I don't like to leave people hanging without, ending the week or the day. And a good way to start, because there's different vlogs. There's the get ready with me. There's the weekly vlogs. There's the vacation vlogs. There are the spend the day with me vlogs. And so a good way to start vlogging, in my opinion, is just a simple spend the day with me vlog. So that way, all you have to worry about is one day, and pick a day where you have a couple of things to do. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. People just like to kind of get to know other people, have people that they can relate to. So don't be like, well, all I'm doing today is going grocery shopping. Take us grocery shopping with you. Let us know what you're going to cook, and then end that vlog with actually showing what you cooked that night. And so that's the thing. You get up in the morning, you do your skin routine, you get dressed, show your outfit of the day, you go run your errands, you stop at Target, you stop at Home Depot, and just talk to us during the day like you're taking your best friend with you. Then you come home at night, you wrap up the day, show us what you bought, and that's it.
Okay.
and then string it all together.
So I got two questions.
I don't know
Okay.
why it won't let me. I'm trying to put your page in the chat, but it's not letting me copy it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not letting me copy.
Let me see. What was my question?
Your name, Brampton Gardner.
So for like Sarah, I believe you want to do like more in like the bees, the day with the bees. Like, do you have any like ideas?
Oh, I have a lot of ideas, and I have notes about my ideas and notes about my notes. So it's trying to. It's almost like I've got a puzzle that I've got to put together. This piece has got to go here, and that piece has to go there, and they're just all across the room. And then the one piece that I really want is in the other room, or it's across town.
That's how I have ideas, but it's like.
And that's
So
what I mean.
I gotta figure out how to rein it in.
You're overthinking it, and that's the thing. And y'all know I say this all the time, and some people are like, it's not that easy, but really just do it. Just decide, today I'm going to do a spend the day with me vlog, and just start recording, and don't worry about all those pieces. The only thing you need to be intentional about is picking up the camera and recording. Once you sit down and edit, yes, being intentional.
Write that down. That's a note taking.
Yes, anything without picking up the camera. It's just like, just pick up the camera and show it. When you're going to be able to truly put it together is when you sit down and edit. There are weeks where I just picked up the camera all week while I was doing my regular stuff. When I sit down to edit on Friday or Saturday, I'm feeling like, I don't even know what's on this camera. I don't even remember what I did. This vlog is going to be a mess. Then I sit there and I have all my footage, and it ends up being a really good vlog. It's like, dang, because I'm putting it together and I'm like, it really looks good. And I told a story. You really felt like you were with me the whole week. So that's why I say don't overthink it, because you're not going to really know how it turns out until you're editing. And then the ones that you think aren't that great are the ones that people are going to love. It's just being expressive, being genuine, being your authentic self. If y'all see any of my vlogs, sometimes I look half decent like I do this morning. Sometimes I look tore up from the floor up. Sometimes I got my bonnet on. Sometimes I got a fresh silk press. Sometimes I'm dressed in after 5. Sometimes I got on my fuzzy robe. Like, you just can't, because it's truly my life. So I'm not faking and shaking. And it's like, if you want to be a part of my tribe, you're going to see all of me. So, well, not all of me, but
I was just about to pause you on that, but
welcome in, girl, dad, James, Money, everybody in the bushes. So I do want to say, okay, so I have no problem talking to you guys here virtually, but like going outside, grocery shopping, making sure I don't get anybody in the frame and stuff like that. I kind of get tensed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like when we went to the Indiana meet and greet, make sure I don't get the waitress or the host and all that kind of stuff. Like, how do you don't worry about it
at all,
girl? Okay,
at all.
Okay, but how?
When I will take my camera in the grocery store and say I'm in the cereal aisle. I will set my camera up on the shelf and on the aisle across from me, and then be picking stuff off the shelf. So then it looks like somebody's actually filming me, but really it's just my camera. And I've had people come to me a couple of times, ma'am, you left your camera. I'm like, I'm vlogging. It's fine. So, or I'll set my camera on top of my car and watch me walk into the store and, come back and get the camera just to get different angles. I don't worry about people in public at all. There are no laws in recording in public. Now, if someone actually says to me, oh, I don't want to be on the camera, then I'll, edit them out, or I'll, let them know I won't film you, because they might be in the witness protection. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. But right. Just in the general public, you can vlog. Now, when I'm invited to someone's home, for some kind of celebration or something like that, then oftentimes I won't vlog, because I've been invited to someone's private space. So I might say, hey, I'm on my way to my friend Kelly's house, whatever. And I might get a little B-roll at Kelly's house, or if there's people at Kelly's house who know I vlog and they want to wave at the camera, I do. But when it's people, because first of all, people out in public, the chances of them seeing my vlog or somebody else seeing my vlog that they don't know is slim to none. And again, if someone reacts to the camera, then I'll try not to record them. But most of the times, if I'm recording strangers, you're just in the background. I'm not talking to you or about you. So yeah, that's just the risk you take with being in the public.
Oh, okay.
You just now explained something to me that I was trying to figure out how people do it. You said you place your phone on the car and you just walk away like somebody's recording it for you. Then you just come back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep, I just come back. Like once in a while, Wallace is with me and I'll say, hey, babe, can you record me, doing this or whatever. But if I'm by myself, I just find somewhere where I feel it's a safe distance where somebody can't swipe my camera and run. But I'll just, so a lot of times if you see me walking into the store, that camera just sitting on top of the roof of my car and I done came back and got it. So that was a fake walk-in, but it looks good and you're be real. And that's the thing too. You can, because you want your vlog to at least be, in my opinion, 30 minutes, because people look at vlogs as if it's like TV. So they want to look at a show. So usually the shortest show that you'll watch, a sitcom, is 30 minutes. I do my vlog a lot of times they're an hour. First of all, it's going to help your watch time. Second of all, it gets people invested and they want to come back because it's kind of like, oh, what's she going to do next? So I do get my most views on my longer vlogs, but Be Real can really help you fill in that time a lot, where all you have to do is get some good music, show yourself putting your dishes away, show yourself making up your bed, showing yourself doing something in the garden, and you don't even have to talk. As long as you have some good music in the background, people will just watch you do the thing.
Okay, I did. Okay, there you go. So the Rooks is at work, but she did pop out the bushes and she said editing is work. In fact, we won't always look like beauty queens. This is real life. Hey everyone, have a great day.
That's what I was about to say. So there's a lot of editing in this vlogging.
Putting it together.
There's a lot of editing in the vlogging, but again, you just want to make sure, like if you're doing it in chronological order and you're just intentional about it, it'll make sense when you're vlogging. But there is a lot of editing because you have to string the pieces together because it's different days, different times of the day. And so, yeah, but I enjoy vlogging. It's fun to me. It's therapeutic. It's like putting pieces to a puzzle together. And again, it's not like you're trying to pull things from all over the place. It's either one day, where you did this, but you want to cut out certain things. Music is important in a vlog, in my opinion. And I try to make my music fit the scenes. Like when we're in Hawaii, I'm playing tropical music. If I'm in the city, I'm doing something that's a little bit more upbeat jazz type of thing. But I use Epidemic Sound, which is awesome because you don't have to worry about the music being copyrighted. And they have where you can actually go to different genres. So you can say, I want old school R&B, and it'll pick it up and you can look at that. So I love Epidemic Sound for my music.
See, I think you lost Jigs with all the editing part. So
editing is still, I know I have to face it though.
But you know where you can find editors? Fiverr.
I did all that when I say my 40s, 50s. I did a lot of that. But now that I'm in my 60s, I really don't want to know editing.
Okay, well, you're honest with yourself.
Like, it's not for everybody. And I thought I was going to hate it. That was like my scariest part. And all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this. And then my son is a professional videographer and editor. He works for Tamala and David Mann. He's won a Stellar Award, y'all. I got a Stellar Award winning son. But so he taught me a lot of tips and tricks too.
So I do agree also what you said, because I'm still taking my notes and stuff. The longer videos when you just talking, it kind of like makes people want to stay engaged with the music. Because like you just hear just talking, same monotone. People will just be like, okay, this is starting to get a little boring. So, but yesterday, the day before yesterday, Miss Laura was asking the difference between vlogging versus a regular video. Would you care to like explain more about that?
So vlogging is it used to just be blogging where people wrote their daily blogs, and then it turned into vlogging, which is like a video log or a video blog where you're actually telling a story. You're taking people on a journey. A regular video is what they usually call a content video or an evergreen video, where you're just sitting down and talking about one particular subject. So where a vlog is going to take you on a full day or a full week or on a vacation, a regular content video, you're just going to say 10 tips on how to grow your YouTube channel, or how to grow a healthy pineapple tree, or whatever. So that's the difference between those. And that's why, hey, Kelly, that's why I like to mix it up, because it's really hard these days, especially to grow your channel based on just blogging, because people need to kind of get to know you and be interested in you for some reason before they just want to spend the day or the week with you. So if you're just getting started out and you only have a couple of subscribers, it might be a little more difficult to just grow on vlogging. But if you throw some content in there that's searchable, then you can also do the vlogs. That's why I do vlogs on Sunday and content on Wednesday. So that way, people who might just be coming for my business content or my life skills content, then will want to get to know me and watch my vlogs. Vlogs are more personal.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you again, because now I have a clearer view or aspect of what I want to do with the vlogging and things now. Just be intentional.
Yeah, intentional. And just anything that you're doing, just like, oh, let me pick up the camera real quick. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, if you're packing for a trip, just pick up the camera. And if you don't really feel like talking, or if you don't have anything to say, just record it. And then when you put it in the vlog, a lot of times when I'm doing Be Real, I'll speed it up to like a ×2, so it goes a little faster, and people will just see me folding the clothes, putting them in the suitcase, but the music is playing in the background. You can also do voiceovers in the vlog. If you're somewhere, I do that a lot if I go to like concerts, or I want to share the suite life with somebody. So I'm at a suite at a concert, but it's really loud or whatever. I'll just show that, but then I'll do a voiceover later to explain what happened. Like when I went to the prom with my nephew, I recorded that whole day from him getting ready to the prom to the end. But when I did the video, I just did music and I just did a voiceover and just talked about everything we did.
Okay. So quick repeat said that sounds like a little bit too much editing for her this time in her life. Yeah, like she said, you can just do a voiceover if that'd be like a little simpler. A lot of people just the thought of editing is just like, I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it, but it could
and
be.
It's really not that difficult, but it does take some patience. And here's the thing: if you enjoy watching vlogs, then you'll probably enjoy doing and editing your own vlogs. If vlogging really isn't your cup of tea and you don't watch any vlogs, then you're probably not going to enjoy vlogging and doing the editing. So it just depends. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
See, I don't watch too many vlogs just because I don't know why I don't watch them. I don't know. But a lot of people, to be honest, I just don't know. I don't really watch them. But I don't hate them or anything. I just
I don't hate them.
But what was I trying to say? Daggone it. A lot of people, like a couple people are just like, Mister, you need to do some vlogs. All the stuff you be doing and stuff, do that. Show some of that behind the scenes content. I was like, okay. That's why I'm just kind of like,
something you enjoy. Hey, Tori. I'm sorry, I got people on my other device. Hey, Margo. But the thing is, you have to enjoy it. I like watching other people's vlogs because I get so many ideas. Like the place where I go to get my hair done now, Press Roots. I would have never found out about Press Roots if it wasn't from finding somebody else's vlog. And now it has helped me so much because I have a standing appointment. They're always on time. I don't have to worry about my appointments getting canceled. Like, I love my experience. If you watch my vlogs, you'll see I take y'all to Press Roots like every other week. Just different things that I've learned that I actually implement in my life on a daily basis I got from vlogs. I literally have planned vacations by copying somebody else's complete itinerary. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They show me the hotel, I'll get the same hotel, the same room. I'm going to the same restaurant because I already got to see it and see somebody else's opinion and experience. So I just love it because I like getting my content and my information from actual people and not just based on a company's, website or whatever. I like to see somebody, because they're always going to make themselves look good when they're marketing, but a real person, you're going to see the real deal. And so that's why I love vlogging.
See, that's a good reason to watch a vlog. Okay, so this is what we can do there. This is what I would have never thought to have done this. Okay, I get it.
Yes.
So
I'm telling y'all, Wallace and I have a resort we go to every year in Riviera Maya. This will be our 9th time going to the same resort, and we get the same bungalow. And I found it off of somebody's vlog, and we fell in love with it, and we go there every single year.
So I think Crooked Peach has a question. So is unedited vlogging not vlogging?
No, unediting vlogging is just, kind of throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like, I'm just going to record all this stuff and upload it how it is. And, if people like it, they like it. It's just not being as meticulous and intentional about it. But unediting vlogging just means you turned on the camera and then you uploaded it.
Okay. Hello, Justin Mello. Hello, everybody in the bushes. And thank you, Arts and Crafts said they subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. If you don't mind people seeing the raw of your life, then you have to. Oh, you won't have to edit as much. See, I have I don't have a fear, but I at least have to have some concealer on. And I see you on TikTok all the time. You just be like, hey, here's the grays and everything. I just be like, dude, I really want to take that whole 100% leap.
Girl, I be on, like I said, some days I'm cute. Some days I'm like, what in the world? But that's just me. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of a part of my personality where it's just, it doesn't matter to me. And I've had people come for me on TikTok about my edges. I need to get my eyebrows done. Girl, I don't be caring about none of that stuff. But so you have to have a thick skin, because people do that in vlogging sometimes too and question you. But for me, it just doesn't matter to me. It just makes me laugh because I don't care. Like, I knew that my edges weren't done when I turned on the camera. So clearly it doesn't matter to me.
What's up, CC? I think with the live streaming, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, the more you'll be willing to show.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm just really, with being a life coach, with dealing with a lot of young girls, with insecurities, with being the person who's always trying to push people out of their comfort zone. I just feel like I would be remiss if I didn't show that myself. And so in the beginning of my career before vlogging, when I was only doing the transformational speaking or whatever, I was kind of known for always being put together, always having that outfit on, hair always done. When I showed up, I showed up. But I realized that in coaching, sometimes that would intimidate people and they wouldn't realize, like, girl, I am not always like this, And so that's when I started vlogging and doing other things and sharing more. I just thought it was important for people to see, like, no, I didn't wake up like this. Like, this took 2 hours. I'm no different than you, because so many people would say, but you're always so put together and you're always dressed so nice. I'm like, do you know how long that took me? And so I thought it was nice to get a platform to show people I am no different, because I've never wanted to present myself. I always want to be the professional and that expert, but I never wanted to present myself as perfect, because that's not true.
Fresh and fire. Have you ever felt like you've revealed too much in your real life, Stae? What kind of balance do you set with what you reveal? Good one.
Yeah, I do. I feel like that's a tough one. So I've never felt like I've revealed too much, except for it's always like people who know you. So I don't feel like I've revealed too much, but I do feel like sometimes people who know you personally just aren't ready for you to reveal things that might have something to do with them. So when I've talked about personal things in my life and my upbringing, I've had some people get a little salty peanuts because they want me to protect their secrets. I don't feel like it's too much, but it's been too much for other people. I've also realized too, when it comes to social media, I don't post anything in real time. So if you see me, like if you're just looking at my post on sometimes TikTok or Facebook, If I am somewhere in that post, I probably was there last week or a couple of days before, because I have had people, when I posted in real time, show up on me at a restaurant. So for privacy reasons and things, because even though I share doesn't mean I want you popping up at the restaurant like, oh yeah, I saw you on Facebook, I knew you was here. I don't like that. So
Okay.
so I
I don't know
learned.
why somebody would think that's okay.
Yeah. Well, that's happened to me twice. And so I'm like, yes, because you know how on Facebook you can check in where you are or whatever. So twice I had people run up on me, and I didn't like that. And my son had brought to my attention, like, Mom, you got to quit posting stuff on the same day, because if the killer's looking for you, the killer know what you got on, where you at, who you with. And I'm like, yeah, so I don't want the killer to find me. So that part, I don't post anything in real time anymore.
So Tampa has a question. I revisit, like, what equipment do you need? Do you just walk around? Because I keep a stand in my car and my phone. Like, what kind of equipment do you have for vlogging?
Well, I've upgraded some of my equipment, but you don't need to. I started with my vlogging with just my phone and like a tripod that was also a selfie stick. If you're going to be vlogging outside or during the day, you don't even need any lighting, but I did upgrade to lighting. But to get started, all you need is your phone and some kind of, like I said, on Amazon, you can get for like $10 the selfie stick, which is great for outside, but it also transitions into a tripod. And that's really all you need. And then if you have an iPhone, you're going to have iMovie built directly into your phone, and you can just edit from that. And I still use iMovie to this day, even though I've upgraded my camera equipment. I use a Canon M50 or something like that. Here's my camera.
I need to get a camera, y'all. I need a camera.
Yeah, I got this camera. And so it's relatively expensive, but it's worth it. Because I got what's called a vlogger kit from Amazon. So it came with the camera. This mic was included. This buffer was included. It also came with the.
Wow, you're both sharing cameras now.
We're
I
showing
know,
off.
right? Show and tell.
We're showing off.
What kind you have?
Nikon.
Oh, Nikon.
Oh, Nikons are good cameras too. But all you need is your phone. Like for my first 2 years, I just used my phone. And I think I had like a 12 or a 13 at that time. The key to when you're using your phone, especially if you have a newer one, you can put it on 4K. Like whenever you go to record, just put it on 4K 60, and you really can't tell the difference. So if I'm out and I forgot my camera, or I'm going somewhere more formal and I'm just taking like a little clutch purse, I'll still record on my camera once in a while. I mean, on my phone rather.
Cece says she loves vlogging. See, I've recently just revisited when we got introduced with Lee CJ and Lachey and Stae Hall. Like before you know it, you like almost all the way through the video, because it's like just like you just sitting there talking to somebody right next to you. It's like, hey girl, we folding laundry. This is what I got from Shein, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and get that. Let me. So I do like vlogging
so much. And there are just a couple of really great vloggers out there that I've watched. And, I don't know, it's just fun to me. Like I like watch what they're doing, and then I'll like do some of the things they've done. I've spent a lot of money from watching vlogs though, because they will have you buying up everything.
I was going to ask you also, doing the vlogs, showing like Lisa J and Lachey, they do a lot of like clothing stuff, what they bought like Shein, Temu and stuff like that. Companies can reach out to you like, hey, you have a good audience. We want you to, represent us, show what you got from our store, whatnot. So if you're looking for that kind of affiliate deal.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. And I mean, and the thing is, sometimes it starts small. Like I've received products from companies. I haven't had like a full paid collaboration yet, but I've gotten just PR. And so, and you just get free products. And a lot of when they're sending you PR, a lot of times they don't even request. They would like for you to mention it in your vlog, but you don't have to because you don't have a contract with them. But if you're interested in those kind of collaborations, that's something you can do. And so once I hit up, they do look at numbers. And so I'm almost at 700. I was at 699 this morning. So once I get my 1,000 subscribers and once I get my 4,000 watched hours, I'm actually going to have my assistant start sending out my media kit to people to do different collaborations with them.
Okay. Sweet. There she go. What's up?
Hello, and hello, David.
Who?
Diana Homestead, Justin Milos,
Music.
Naked Gardener. How you doing? I think I done caught
Oh,
up.
we got
Go ahead.
Andale in the house.
Wendell.
And Dale in the house. You can start your vlog with adjusting the empty nesting. Many topics can come from that.
That is a
Yeah.
big
I
adjustment.
don't know. I never had an empty nest.
What
I'm
do I do?
still-
Here's my empty
I'm
home.
trying to get one.
Can we
No,
elaborate
you
on that? Like,
talk about like a day in the life of, and how you're adjusting.
adjusting
Like
the
instead
shopping
of
for
getting
one.
up in the morning and taking her to school, now I'm doing this. And just, just how you're adjusting to that. Like anytime you're starting a new journey in your life, that's a perfect time to start vlogging because somebody else is starting that same journey.
I wasn't even thinking about empty nest. I was thinking, because I got so many trips that I'm taking. And that's why I was like, okay,
But that's a part of it. Like you're
Mhm.
able to take those trips now because you're an empty nester. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Destin by Faith.
Pescatarian, welcome in.
I do research for trips on YouTube too.
Bougie and Deshaun.
Shout out to almost 60 people in here. Bless up.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Okay. Rook's coming out the bushes again. Let's see. I need that resort info. Is it already in a blog?
Yes, I've done it a couple of times. If you go to my channel, I don't know if I have. I started making playlists, y'all, because I was really bad about playlists. But yeah, if you go to my to my page and look up like Ocean Maya, because that's what it's called, Ocean Maya Royale. It's awesome. It's nothing extravagant, just to let y'all know up front. It is an older resort, which they've just recently updated it or upgraded it. It's adults only, very small, very quaint. But like they literally remember us when we come back. They're like, "Hey, Stae!" Like, I mean, we've been there 9 times. My sister and her husband came with us a couple of years ago. They loved it. I mean, it's just awesome, and we don't even leave the resort. It's like our second home. Like, it's that cozy.
You keep giving me advertisement. I remember you too every time I see it.
Sarah, do you got any more questions? We got over 60 people up in here. I'm like, wow. A lot of people want to know about vlogging.
Yeah, it's like I said, the biggest thing is being intentional and not overthinking it. And just, it's to me, it can also help you get over any insecurities you might have as well. Just like people can relate to you. It feels good to have people to be like, girl, I deal with the same thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And just sharing little things. If you have anything that's neat, the same thing you would call up and tell your best friend about, you can say on the blog, like, girl, I went to Target. Can you believe they got all women's dresses 20% off today? The people on the blog want to know that.
Okay.
Well, let me get a 1 in the chat if you would like to spend a day in the apiary with me.
Go ahead and hit that one.
You shouldn't have to ask that. That's just natural. There's a lot of people want to learn about bees.
Well, and I do have on sarahshappyhives.com a link to the 24/7 live apiary cam. So you never know when I'll be in my apiary.
Yeah. You got the looks coming out today. They do vlogging too. Tell them, Stae. Say what you want.
All right. Looks like I'm going to prepare for, I have my little iPhone and I hook it to my Windows-based PC and I upload my pictures, right? And they don't like each other.
Hey, everybody on Facebook. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Lady Champagne. Hey, Linda.
Okay. Yes, you can start as simple as OCD is reaching out to Tampa's Creek. You can start off with just a phone and a little tripod.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's all you need. And it's funny because even when I had to start doing some filming in the evening and I didn't have my lighting yet, y'all know the little lights people hang in the garage if they're working on a car. Mm-hmm. My husband brought that in here one day, put it on something like before I bought any lighting. So you can make it work. You definitely can make it work.
Let me see. What up, Cropper? Recording, I can do all day, every day. Editing, I would have to be in the mood. It's
I
funny how so
understand.
many people are just like editing. Scratch this. I'm not
When
doing this.
you haven't done a lot of editing before, it can seem a little daunting, but it's really not that big of a deal. And then like that time blocking. So it's like when
I
I
heard
have
this
to
story.
edit, I already know I'm going to my office and I'm going to edit from this time to this time. And I just knock it out. And sometimes if you're doing a weekly vlog, I've done it before where I just edit a little bit every day. So I'm just adding on so I don't have to sit there and put the whole thing together. So I'll just sit there every day for a half hour, edit today, and then I'll edit tomorrow's piece and put it all together. So it's just up to you.
I would
Well,
like
and that's another trying to schedule things. And if I get good weather, because we've had rainy days in a row, right? Where you can't work the bees, can't work the bees. Now I need to get out there. So I'm not going to sit here and edit. I got to get out there and do it.
Okay, so that's a good question. So Stae, you say you don't record, you don't do the same day recordings. And then like how many days a week do you put to the side for editing? Like an hour a day, or how does that?
Yeah, I usually edit all in one day. So for me, I'm usually going to edit on for vlogs. I'm going to edit on Saturday or Friday or Saturday to put the vlog up on Sunday. I don't like to edit the same day my vlog is going up. So either on Friday or Saturday, whichever day I have some time, I'll just go into my office and just edit for about 2 or 3 hours, get that vlog together and put it up. But there have been times when I know I'm going to have a very busy week where I will at night just edit a little bit every night for that day. But most of the time I just do it on Friday or Saturday, put the whole vlog together and have it ready to go on Sunday.
That's a good point. Because I know Broke told me once, I can't remember when, but like he sets aside, like he tries to respond back or a heart or something. He sets a certain time during the day where he just like responded back to comments. Like it's kind of important to thank the people who come to watch your videos. You know, it takes, you know, doing the editing is just showing like it's put more put together, in my opinion. I don't like editing, but I know it needs to be done.
Somebody on my Facebook said, "Hey, Stae, you're a serial entrepreneur." Yes, I am, definitely. Multiple streams of income.
Virginia Bush Crafters. Let me see. Hi guys. Hello. I got led into getting into a GoPro 9 right off the bat. Didn't know any better, but I don't regret it now.
Yeah, GoPros are great because you can use them for like your action stuff and in the water, but you can use them for regular things as well. We have a GoPro that we take with us on vacation.
What's that price range on those GoPros?
It depends. Like they come in the ranges, just like with the iPhones, the different numbers. So you can get an older GoPro for like $200 some, but then they can range in a lot more than that. I think we paid like $399 for our GoPro. But they're cool because they're waterproof and you can take them in the water with you underwater and all that kind of stuff. But then you can do regular.
She ain't going under no water. She ain't going.
I got braids now. I'm good.
Oh
yeah, I can't wait to get mine. I have to rock this for about another week or two, and then I'm getting my soft locks back in for the summer.
Okay, Sarah, do you like the water?
I love swimming. Yes,
I love the water. I love that's why I love Savannah so much. I was like, this is nice. This is not the Midwest at all. Atlanta, Georgia, and Savannah, Georgia are just like, is this the same state? Like,
I've been to Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta's cool to visit.
Have you ever been to Coke World?
No.
Oh, it's awesome. Next time you're there, go.
Okay.
I've seen it on some people's blogs.
There's a whole room full of the different Coca-Colas across the world. You can try the Coca-Cola in Europe and Africa and everywhere else.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've definitely seen
DC's Bees had a good suggestion. Just don't stress about it.
Me and Sarah are like overthinkers.
I'm trying to just keep it simple, right? Keep it simple, sweetheart.
Yeah, you just can't overthink it. Just record everything. You get up in the morning, record your skincare routine, then record making up your bed, then record making your coffee, and just talk like there's somebody there with you.
Fresh and Fire said, yes, she was so soda wasted after leaving there.
Not soda wasted.
I was soda wasted too.
I learned how to talk to myself the most Stae when I first started live streaming when nobody was here, and now we're like 60 people. But but yeah, live streaming is a good way to learn how to start talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Really?
It is.
And I've never had an issue with it. You know, I've always talked to myself. I joke all the time and tell people I invented podcasting because when I was a little kid, I used to go in my bedroom window and do a full-on radio show to the neighborhood out of my window. I would sing, I would do commercials, I would give them the news. And so I've been doing it since I was a little kid. It's always been easy for me to pretend and just talk. So
see, I think I want to put my daughter on blast. She does that every morning. I hear her getting ready for school. Well, she used to, whatever, but she's like, okay, yes, so I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to wear this today. I'm like, who are you talking to?
that was me. That was me.
Yeah. Who is in there?
And that's all you have to do.
I don't think I'm a talkative person now.
Well, I have to be in a mood, I guess. I like to just listen a lot. I guess because my girls were like that in the morning, Miss T. I could hear them in there chitter-chattering with themselves, and it's like I just want to be quiet now.
Yeah, I think Stae was talking about that because she gets, instead of like looking on the website, she likes to look at vlogs and see what the people are doing in that area where she's thinking about vacationing at and stuff. So that is an idea.
And the cool thing about travel vlogs is, like I said, it gives you a lot of content because you can start from even planning the travel. Like I did a video, it wasn't a vlog, but I did a whole content video on everything you need to make sure you have done 30 days before you get on a cruise. And that video did really well. And I just ran by the step-by-step of checking into your cruise, the things that you want to make sure you have to pack and all that kind of stuff. So a travel vlog has a lot of moving pieces, from planning your travel to packing to going to the airport and all of that.
Mine would have to be OCD, living alone at 43 and a half.
Yeah, but the living alone vlogs have been big. Like I have somebody I follow, and I think she's popped up on here before, but her name is Lori Diva. She does the living alone after 50. And then, oh my gosh, his name is Mar. And he does one and he's younger, but the living alone videos are really popular. And that's the thing with the vlogs, because people don't know you, it is more important to make your titles really catchy. So instead of just travel vlog, you want to put where you're traveling, because people might be researching that. And if you're going on a cruise, what ship, and using the keywords so that even if people aren't interested in your vlogs yet per se, put those keywords to let them know what they're going to see in the vlog, because they may just watch it for the content of what you're doing. So if you're going shopping, say where you're going shopping trip to Target. So people who are looking at Target stuff will go to your vlogs.
You know what, sir? I want to know how you feel about this vlog after this video. I mean, live stream as well. But like right now, I feel like the first time I started going live, and like my heart is beating like.
Yeah, mine is too. I'm like, can I even do this? Is this even something that because when I look at this, it doesn't blink. It makes me nervous looking at this lens, right? So I'm trying to break that off. Like, no, I can do this. I can talk to you. You're not going to break me.
Exactly. Just like you just did it.
And so that's why I'm here, because I've been talking.
Do a vlog about starting your vlog and how you feel starting your vlog, being uncomfortable starting your vlog. Just do a vlog about that.
Vlog about starting. Okay, that's
spend the week with me, first time vlogger.
My wheels turning here.
Okay. Fresh and Fire. It's funny, I didn't even think about watching vloggers, but after I heard your description, I think I watch them all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer vlogs than regular TV. Like if I have TV on in my house,
it's gonna be.
And I think Andale Homestead would do awesome with vlogging. All the trips and stuff that she does.
She says she
Yeah.
wants to vlog.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
think you'd be
And
awesome
that's
at
the
it.
thing. If you do a lot of traveling, you can get free vacations from vlogging. Like there are those cruise vloggers. They get free cruises. They get invitations to the inaugural sailings of new ships because they want them to vlog it. And so, especially if you do a lot of traveling, that is a good way to get some free vacations.
You know, when I started doing gardening, I got a lot of PR emails about, hey, you want some gloves? You want some of these arm thingies? I started doing clothing. These clothing companies started reaching out to me. So, like anything you just start doing, it has potential to get free perks. Even if you're
Yep.
traveling, like you said, you can get perks with that too.
And start watching people's vlogs and you'll realize it's not that big of a deal. Like there's some people's vlogs where I'm like, oh my gosh, they didn't even edit or this or that. And they'll still, I'll look and they'll have 5,000 views. So
Okay.
just don't worry about it. It's not as big of a production as you think it has to be. I mean, and then you can just improve as you go, but it's really just taking the camera with you everywhere you go and just talking to it and throw some
Well,
music on.
I forget that I have it, right?
And the thing
Oh, I
is,
can
if
use
you're
it.
comfortable with the camera yet, yeah, just start with your phone.
Okay,
Thank
everybody, I'm going fishing. Y'all come go with me.
Yeah.
If I don't catch a fish, it's y'all fault because I'm paying more attention to y'all than trying to fish.
No. And that's the thing. And you don't necessarily have to always talk to the camera, especially if you have somebody with you. Like there's times when, you know, Wallace and I are out to dinner or whatever, and I'm vlogging and I'll just put the camera there and we're just talking. And it's not necessarily like, hey, y'all, you know, whatever. We're just kind of talking because people like to see you interact with other people as well. So, you know, it depends. And that's the whole thing. You just don't want to overthink it and be like, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm vlogging. They'll watch you talk to somebody else, you know, and I've had people comment like, oh my gosh, when you and Wallace were talking about this and that was so funny or whatever. Like they like to see you interact. Or a lot of times you'll see in my vlogs when I am in the car or something and I'm talking to the camera, my son will call. I don't stop the camera because my son calls. I answer that call right on the camera. And so people get to see, you know, him on FaceTime or hear whatever silly thing he has to say when I answer the phone, you know, and things like that. And then again, you have to remember you can edit it. So if something is said that's too personal, too private or whatever, just edit that part out. But if my sister or my son or a friend calls, I just keep the camera rolling because people like that real life to feel like they're sitting with you.
Mm-hmm. I love this, Andale. I used to use flashlight, lamps, all sorts of things I could find around the house
Mm-hmm.
to get that lighting.
Yeah.
I've done that too before. I was like, well, let me try it with the lamp without the shade. Let me try this. You don't have to like spend buku money first starting off like YouTubing or I guess vlogging. So
Fake it till you make it. When I go back and look at my first videos, they crack me up.
See what you have around you, make do with what you got.
Hey, Netta.
Yep.
Morning.
This is true.
I see you in the chat, everybody.
Editing is a pain in the neck. It's not my favorite. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I know it needs to be done.
I feel like I have to be in a mood to want to, because if I'm doing it and my mind is somewhere else, it's not going to come out good. I mean, I've done a little bit of editing and I have the basic understanding of the program, but delving into the different bells and whistles, I get lost.
Yeah, and I still learn things as I go along. And that's something too. Like I'll see somebody do something in their editing on their vlog. And then I'll research, like, how do I do that? Like, I didn't know for the longest how to show a different video while I was talking, but have something else pop on the screen. So then I just go to YouTube and figure out how to do that. So my first vlogs were very just straightforward. Like, I didn't even realize, I thought it was going to be so difficult. I'm like, how do you have music in the background. So my first couple of videos where I was just talking with music in the background, I literally had music playing on my Bluetooth because I didn't know how to add it to the video at first. So I just had music playing in the background. So you just learn as you go.
Virginia Bushcrafter, I think this is a Fiverr moment. I just like doing the business, hanging out in the bush. I wish I could just turn it over to somebody and say, here, do what's necessary. But unfortunately, I have to do it all.
Hey.
Yeah, well, again, you on Fiverr, you can definitely do that, and you can find somebody at a really reasonable price, and you can just send them all of your clips and say, here, do it all, and they will.
Do the GoPros overheat?
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't know. I've never had one out there long enough to know.
I know I watched Honeystead, and she was saying that her camera overheated.
I haven't used mine long enough for it to overheat.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, we literally only take it out once in a blue moon.
Hey, almost homesteading with Janet. If you guys are going live or anything, that is our TV guide right there.
Yes. Hey, Janet.
Hey, Janet.
David.
Yeah, y'all gonna see me later today. I'll be
George
live
is just for what?
What time you going live, Stae?
7 Central, so 8 o'clock y'all time. I'm gonna save y'all doing all the math. Y'all be cracking.
I'll be over here like. So, Lindsay, recommendation: if you overthink it, you won't do it. You keep putting it on the back burner. That's
it'll sit on that back burner and smolder.
Yeah. And even when you're editing, don't overthink it. Don't do all that work or recording and then like, oh, I don't want to put this in because I look this way. Oh, I don't want to put this in because, my background was a mess. I had, my bed wasn't made. Again, I like the real life. And there was somebody, because aesthetics is so big on YouTube now, right? So everybody's talking about aesthetically pleasing, having these perfect rooms and everything coordinated. But that's not real life. And I saw a lady, and she has like over 1 million subscribers on the channel. And she was talking about how even though she does that, she's like, this is not how my house is every day. Like, I literally only film in these 2 rooms because I keep them this way. I mean, so don't overthink that either, thinking that all your stuff has to be perfect. It just depends on I'm not an aesthetics person. Like, I'm not a fashion and beauty vlogger. I'm a real life vlogger. So again, sometimes everything is great, sometimes not so great. Hey, Lachey.
Hey, girl.
Morning.
Blaze.
Hey.
Blaze Blix says, how's everybody doing today? Just peachy.
I am unbelievable.
Walking on sunshine.
Little Stae must have been adorable. Oh, Little Stae must have been adorable.
Little Stae was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I would make plays that were 3 hours long. I've always loved like that kind of stuff.
Oh, going back, I love it. Okay, everybody's saying hi. Where are these vlogs at? Her vlogs are on her channel. Is that what she's asking? That's what you're asking, Bouger?
These vlogs are on my channel, and most of the thumbnails kind of look the same, and they'll say weekly vlog. But if you're just looking for random vlogs, there's several people out there who have some great vlogs, but you can always just do a search for weekly vlog, day in a life vlog, or look up certain people. Like I said, Lori Diva is really good, especially for us seasoned women. Lori Diva is amazing, and she's really consistent. And we all know Lisa J and Lachey. Chelsea Janae is really good. Sharika B is really good. Like, I have a lot of them that I follow on a regular basis.
Miss Laura said her first time scared. Yeah, I'm a little kind of nervous myself, but as time goes on and you keep doing it more and more, I think it'll be easier.
Yeah, it will. It'll definitely get easier. And my thing is, it just depends on it's not a lot of times it's the people who we know who are like the most critical, like, what are you doing? I can't believe you showed that or whatever. So just don't tell them you're doing it. because the strangers are not going to be nearly as critical, especially on YouTube. Now, if you're doing something on TikTok, they ruthless over there. But YouTube is not that way. But just, keep it to yourself. You don't necessarily have to share with family or friends because they're usually the ones who make us feel the most insecure.
You see that, Sarah? The bees are not worried about being on camera.
Well, see, this I know. If you see my last short was just the bees cleaning the wax.
Blogging has been very therapeutic for me. Be yourself and your audience will find you. Yeah, just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
hear
I mean,
you.
I just take y'all everywhere. When I have my board meetings, y'all go. When I get my hair done, y'all go. If I have some kind of speaking event, y'all go. I just take y'all with me everywhere. So, I'm never by myself. I got my life or tribe in my pocket.
Oh, what's up, Fats and Trey? What's holding you back, Andale? What is holding you back?
This
That's
is
a
a
good
safe
question.
place to talk about it.
We won't tell nobody. Let me see. Absolutely do it. Just do it your way. Everybody do it your own special way.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
don't worry about it.
I'm still trying to figure it out. And I haven't quit. I still talk to the camera. That lens right there.
And when you're vlogging with using your phone, just make sure you hold it horizontal.
Right.
And then it's better to record from your back camera than your front facing camera. And so a lot of times, but when you're first starting, sometimes people need to see themselves, but just make sure that you're always looking into the lens so you don't look on camera like you're looking over here, because people want to look like you're actually talking to them. So those are some things that I found. But in a couple of my first videos, I'm looking all cross-eyed because I couldn't find it. So you just want to make sure you're looking directly into the lens so that when people are watching the TV, they can actually see you looking at them and you don't look like you're looking off into the distance.
Lachey said try-on hauls work big for her in travel vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did the
And
clothing
then
review.
don't forget to tag those companies. Like if it's Shein or Target, tag those companies because you never know when they might see it. Don't be afraid to tag the big corporations because they watch and that's how they find people.
Oh, yeah, everybody's their own person. I'm Miss T. Sarah's
Yep.
beekeeping. Yeah, she's not trying to be me at all, I don't think.
No, I'm just trying to figure this out and get comfortable here.
I agree with Janet. She said the phone is so much easier. It is, in my opinion. I don't even have a camera, but I know I have to set it up and put it into the laptop and all that. The phone is just right there, just like whoop.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, it's definitely easy. And a lot of people, I mean, you'll see some of the even bigger vloggers or content creators that say they still use their phone. I moved away from my phone because I was looking for a particular look and I kept running out of storage on my phone because I take like 1 million pictures every day. I'm recording stuff every day, and then I like to hoard them. I never want to delete anything. So that's why.
Lachey also said she thinks people like vlogging videos because it's like reality TV. You get to see more people in real life. People are nosy.
People are nosy.
What's up?
And I just think it helps relate to you.
We need to get Mr. T and go ATO me at the World of Coke. Oh, don't. I'll get Coke wasted. I prefer Pepsi, but
Soda wasted. It was a neat place to visit. I mean, they had the Coke recipe all locked up in the vault.
Define buku.
Yeah, buku. A lot. Buku is a lot.
Buku. My nigga.
I got buku money.
Buku is a lot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Buku.
Buku.
That's on tongue. Talks on.
I never hit enter. My bad. Hey, LP. I've done that before sometimes too. I'll be typing away and I'm like, ain't nobody responding. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm at 699. Okay, I'm almost at the 700. I'm definitely my goal to get to my 1,000 subscribers by the end of June. And I'm like, so that's what I'm manifesting. That's what I'm affirming. I'm getting my 1,000 subscribers. I'm already like at 3,120 watched hours. So
Okay.
I'm working
All
on
right,
that.
all right.
The watched hours are up there, but I got to get that those subscribers.
I'm 11 away from 5K.
So come on, everybody that's watching this. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to State Hall because I know you're getting some education today. So
You
just
say
come on,
state?
subscribe. You're not hurting anybody. Just come on, subscribe, and let her get where she need to be.
Yes, thank you, Lachey. I appreciate you. And what I noticed too is, remember when we used to think people couldn't find me because of my number of subscribers, but it's actually, I need to get in touch with Google. They keep, anytime you put in Stae Hall, now whether it's on Amazon, Walmart, Google, it automatically changes it to State Hall. And so people can't find me. So if people are going to go find my book, you used to just be able to put Stae Hall on Amazon and it would come up. Now it doesn't come up. So I have to figure out why they're auto correcting it to State Hall. That's really messing me up.
So I know me and Sarah are overthinkers. Brampton, however, says she's an underthinker.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, I have a hard time. What is underthinker? Just not think about it. Just
underthinking just means throw caution to the wind and see what happens. Like I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just either I'm going to do it or
see, once I get to that point, I've already overthought all of the consequences in that.
Oh goodness. My thing is, y'all know I have the worst. I'm sorry, Miss T. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's hard for us to like, how do you underthink? Because we're like over here, like, okay, I gotta do this, and our brain is just like,
yeah. What I teach is the worst case scenario mindset, meaning that when you think about what the worst case scenario is that can happen if you just do it, and if at the end nobody died, then what's the big deal? Like if it means that, oh my goodness, I put something out there and I'm embarrassed, or oh my goodness, I put something out there and it wasn't the greatest, or oh my goodness, I put something out there and it only got 10 views. Who cares? Like if that's the worst case scenario, then what are you afraid of? Just do it.
Just music on the travel vlogs, much. Oh, more or a majority much, and not talking, and people have good viewership. Okay, just the videos with the music playing, showing what you're doing. You don't even have to talk.
Yeah, you don't have to talk. You really don't even have to show yourself on the camera, depending on what you're doing. Like if you're going somewhere to travel and there's a lot of scenery, I mean, you can do that. Just show the different places and just put some text on the screen of saying where this place is. And, that's not, Steeler Nation. Yeah, I saw that black and gold and got distracted. But yeah, there are a lot of ways to do it. And like I said, and I love Be Real. I do. I love Be Real. I put that in, all of my vlogs. And then I have this little thing where I start all of my vlogs with little clips of everything that you're going to see throughout the vlog. So it'll be a clip of me doing this and a clip. So then that way, when you first start watching it, you kind of know what to expect and what you're going to see throughout. That's kind of how I start all of my vlogs.
What's up, Black Guns and Garden?
Guns, what's up?
Sounds to me like a vlogger is just living their life out loud.
Exactly.
And not after dark.
Ooh, Cricket P said her family doesn't even know about her on YouTube.
That's best. Yep, that is best.
I have some family that knows about me on YouTube.
I only got one family member, but he too busy to watch all the stuff anyway. The rest of the family I don't even worry about.
Yeah, that's best. Oh, scary. And then a lot of people do, like my camera is really big. Some people, they have really small cameras out now that are good. People do feel a little more comfortable with recording with their phones because everybody usually has their phone and people can think you're just taking a picture or you're on FaceTime. So yeah, whatever is more comfortable for you. Y'all know me. I just don't care. I'm just like, I'll pull out my camera. I'll pull out my tripod, a light, whatever, if I want to record. But you have to do what's more comfortable for you. And so smaller cameras and the phones, you don't get quite as many looks. But people stare at me all the time when I pull out my camera. I just keep it moving.
See, that's why I'm like kind of nervous about like, okay, like I'm here, I'm doing my thing, and they're looking at me crazy. But it is what it is.
I mean, you're never going to see them again, more than likely. That's how I always look at it. Like I had one lady, I was in a store and I'm recording myself walking through the store. And she was like, please don't put me on the camera. I said, ma'am, most of the time my camera's facing me. Like I didn't come here to record you. So
okay, well, I potentially came up here just to record you, not knowing you was even going to be
here. Yeah. So
and she want to be on it anyway. Please don't record me. Please, please,
right.
please don't
and that
record
happens
me.
to me a lot. If some of my vlogs, you'll see like one time the AT&T guy inside of Sam's Club was like, can I be on? And I'm like, sure. And he's waving. So you get all different kind of people. But for the most part, people are either not going to pay any attention or they're just going to look at you. And a look has never killed anybody. So I don't pay attention.
This is true.
Let me see. What's up, Rice-A-Roni? What phone number is worse for editing? iPhone or Android? What phone number?
I think iPhone is better for editing simply because it comes with iMovie right on there. So you don't have to get any other kind of software. Android, I don't know if they have their own editing software, but iPhone, any iProduct is going to have iMovie. So whether it's your iMac, your iPad, they all have iMovie.
I didn't think people would watch. I could have posted that trip in February. Still might.
Yeah.
Do you, girl? Do you?
If you have footage from something older and it is something that is like evergreen, because travel vlogs, even though vlogging in and of itself isn't considered evergreen, travel vlogs are evergreen because people will look at those for years to come if they're planning that kind of trip. Hey, Vonda, thank you for being here. Life or Tribe in the house.
Let's see. J3DC said he enjoyed the time that you did with the bees.
Yes, I watched that too.
Not the
over at B Havens.
No, I was thinking of something. I was thinking about with the butler because I was disappointed myself. Didn't have any honey to put in it.
Well, it's still early. They're still making it. Just hope for a good flow.
Beekeepers and gardeners, you can also do like the get ready with me vlogs, like especially since y'all have to wear that whole suit and all that. You can just do, spend a day with me as a beekeeper or get ready with me and show people how you suit up and what you do to go out there and what all that entails. Like there's stuff that you do every single day that you don't even think about that people would be interested in.
Janet
It only takes me 30 seconds to get ready to get with the bees. And that's pull off my shirt and put on the jacket, and that's it.
Okay.
Well, there's a part of the video right there. This only take me 30 seconds.
It's hard to get people in my regular life to watch my channel. I stopped sharing my videos on Facebook unless I'm doing something super funny. I have my own personal social medias all together, and then I have Miss T with the T. Do you have it like that, Stae? And then I just, whenever
my stuff has gotten kind of intertwined because I've been doing it for so long as far as social media. But I have stopped promoting like my YouTube channel and stuff, to certain audiences because I realized that they really don't care and I really don't care to have them there. So, yeah, I just don't promote it. And that's what I say in any type of business that you're in. The people that are closest to you are usually not going to be the ones who are your customers, your clients. They're not going to consume your content. And the sooner you learn that and are okay with it, the better you'll be. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that they see you a certain way and that's all they're interested in. And so, yeah, I tell anybody like new, don't open it up to, close family and friends. That's not going to be your audience.
Yeah, my family, every blue moon, they pop in and say hi.
Vonda, I look forward to getting stung by the bees.
You look forward to it.
I do it honestly because I suffer with conditions that when I'm stung, it feels better.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No.
So it's so it's
A
medicinal
little bit
for
of
you.
arthritis and a little bit of this and that. And it, when I'm stung, in fact, I got stung 2 days ago on this finger, and I can move it better. It's starting to get stiff again, but
Okay.
I haven't been stung in so long that when I did get stung the other day, I felt both of them.
and
Oh,
sometimes it's weird because sometimes I don't get stung at all, and other times I get stung more than I should.
Yeah.
let's see. Uh,
And I think I don't get stung because I talk to my girls.
You talk nice to him.
Yeah, I talk nice to my girls.
hey, Bayou, welcome in, welcome in.
I'm looking forward to seeing all these vlogs. Miss T and Sarah, when y'all getting started? When can
Girl.
we expect a vlog?
Well, I've got plans to start today.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to be posting it, but I'm going to get some, because as soon as we click buy, I'm going to put my bee suit on, get out my bees.
Go, girl.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
I'll
just
be-
challenge yourself to put out like one a week. That's all you need to do. Just one a week. And it doesn't always have to be a weekly vlog. Like I tell everybody, start with either a get ready with me or a daily vlog, and then just build from there, because the weekly vlogs can be a little bit much when you're first getting started, both and just feeling comfortable with doing it every day, because you don't want it to become a chore. So
That's
getting
the thing,
comfortable
because when it becomes a chore, I'm not going to do it.
Right. So yeah, definitely start with just a get ready with me or spend the day with me. So then you can just be done and edit that. And then as you feel more comfortable, if you want to start adding on more days or doing the travel vlogs, then just do that.
Okay. Let me see. I finally caught up to the chat.
Okay.
That's what's up. So I do thank everybody for being here. We peaked at like almost 70 people watching all together. So that's awesome.
Wow. Thank you guys for coming this morning.
Awesome. 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 So hopefully you all got some good nuggets today. And I'm looking forward to seeing all these new vloggers out in these streets and just having fun. And I'll be putting up another one on Sunday.
Ooh, and you go live tonight also, Stae, right?
Yes, I go live tonight for Thirsty Thursday at 7:00. So yes, a busy day. I have a board meeting right after this. So I'll be taking y'all with me in the vlog for the board meeting
Okay.
for the YMCA. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Neek, thank you for being here. And thank you for having me on again, Miss T. It's always fun being on the Miss T with the T morning show.
Well, thank you very much. And yeah, we're gonna go off a little early because I gotta get ready for graduation.
Yeah.
Oh, the graduation ain't till 7 o'clock tonight.
Girl.
Oh.
I do that to my husband all the time. I do that to my I'll be like, girl.
She's at the rehearsal now, but she should be on her way home. She's texting me like where to sit at, the seat numbers, and we need to go to the store and get this, that, and I'm like, okay, I hear you, girl.
That's
Beautiful.
exciting. It's
Great
been a
vlog.
long time for me since I've had a high school graduation. My baby is 22. He's going to be a senior in college this year.
Okay.
La
Yeah,
la.
baby boy.
So yeah, how's it feel to know that you help people out? Like you helped out so many people today.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to having some more content. And then y'all always know you can hit me up. All of my information is always in the description box of my videos. So if you have a quick question, you can just send me an email. I don't mind helping anybody. That's what I do. I'm definitely not a gatekeeper at all. So any way that I can help you, I definitely want to do that. And if you want to check out some of my vlogs just to see how I do it and how easy it is and how it's not, I don't put a whole lot into the aesthetics of it. I'm just me. And I think that's what makes the vlogs so engaging. So yeah, I'm here to help.
And what I also like about Stae before we dip out of here is she is fast at returning these emails. And tomorrow we have a mystery guest. And she emailed me today. She was like, I wasn't expecting you to return back my message so fast. Yes, it is important to check your emails. People are trying to reach out to you. You may not know.
Yeah, check your email.
Oh, and check your junk email too.
Oh,
Yeah,
you spam,
stuff
spam.
all
and
pop up.
Folder. I've had stuff pop up in my junk folder and I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important. And for me, it's just like if I see something and it pops up, I want to take care of it right then and there. I don't want anything hanging over my head. So I like to get stuff taken care of as quickly as possible. So,
Well, thank you guys for the congratulations. You get ready for your board meeting. Sarah, thanks for coming up here. Jegs, always love and support.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes. I don't get paid. Don't get no credit. I'm just here. As long as I got a smile on my face and she's happy, they can look at me and she talk. They won't even pay no mind to what she's talking about.
You're the eye candy. You're the eye candy. I'm gonna drop my link in here real quick, Miss T, because I need somebody to help me get to this 700. I just looked myself.
Yeah,
I'm like, I am at 699. Look, somebody gotta help
yeah,
me
because
get
it
to
wouldn't let me drop your it wouldn't let me drop your link.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta get to this 700. I was at 700 a couple of days ago, but you know how YouTube does.
Mhm.
Luckily, I got a screenshot of it before they took people back. So then I went back down to 698. Now I'm up to 699.
Good thing. Look, I'm gonna write that down. Screenshot.
Yeah, because just in case, I want to know I did make it there at some point.
Yeah, 699.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Is there one person in this chat before we go that want to hit up State Hall and get that big 700?
Oh,
Let's put the James Bond on it. All right, people.
700.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have not because you asked not, and we are here.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Y'all are
Thank
awesome. It's so dear to my heart.
I know I love my YouTube family. I do. Take
Actually,
plenty of pictures.
it's
Share
701.
your community tab today.
It actually is 701.
Okay.
We're gonna get to 1,000 by the end of June.
Woo!
Okay.
It'll work. It'll work.
Yes, thank
Everybody
y'all.
sing. Congratulations. And y'all, we will see y'all tomorrow with our mystery guest.